Hello.
Happy Monday, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
What is going
I
on?
know I have hiccups.
Uh-oh, that's a fun way to start the stream.
Hey, welcome, everybody. Happy Monday.
Happy
Get the
Monday.
chat open so you can see who's here.
Happy June 30th.
Yeah.
How the hell is tomorrow July 1st?
I don't know.
Like,
June felt
That
like,
is crazy.
I'm
June-
so confused. I thought it was July 1st today.
June felt
Yeah.
really slow.
It's a long
Really?
month.
I wish
Yeah.
June was longer.
Well, I mean, I wish it was longer, but like it felt slow. I mean, I had some.
I always feel so not sad, but I'm like, okay, July's here. We're in the summer now.
That's it. Once July's here, it's like it's over.
Well,
It's
the
done.
problem-
Put a fork in this and it's done.
Why do you say that?
The problem
It
is
always
that
says it
our
every year.
summer weather like literally just started 2 weeks ago, so I feel like
If-
it should be the beginning of June still.
Yeah,
I know.
if that too. Yeah, no, our summer, it's finally we're getting some warm weather. Although, as we said, it's raining outside again today.
It's bipolar. At least it's not cold.
No, I think
No.
our cold days are behind us. I hope.
My snow tires are off, so it's not
Yeah.
snowing.
Oh, God,
Yeah.
better not now.
Yeah, it's not.
But in honor of our almost Canada Day tomorrow, happy Canada Day, Canada, and Canadians out there, we thought we would do an open stream. It's a holiday stream.
That's right. It's holiday, and our friends in the States have some big Friday or.
Let's
July
talk
4th
about
one.
us. It's all about us, Steve. It's
But
all
yeah,
about
no,
us.
I'm saying it's a busy week for lots of us.
Yeah, exactly. It's a big holiday.
Yeah, but the
week.
Americans get theirs on a Friday. Ours is on a Tuesday.
I know it's so annoying that tomorrow's a holiday. It's such a weird thing. Like working today, it's
Yeah.
weird. I'm like, well, I'm off tomorrow, but then I got to come back on Wednesday.
Hey, Christopher.
Hey, Chris.
Chris, what's going on, man?
Thanks for joining us.
And cousin Vinny.
Vinny, what's
Vinny.
going on, guys?
How's it
Happy
going?
Monday.
And although I don't know why I went anyway, but we get screwed because there's a leap year in 2028,
Oh no.
and it's when it's on like the Friday or Saturday.
Oh, so we're gonna lose it. Then we'll lose an extra weekend day.
Yeah.
Summer's already over. In 3 years, we lose a good weekend.
Okay, so fact, because I'm just seeing this, I was seeing that apparently YouTube chats, like the usernames are weird for other chats I've been in. So just got a hot dog. Unless you changed your name to that, I'm gonna get it's Terry because he said moo.
Yeah.
Hey Terry, what's going on?
Terry, what's
Cool,
happening?
but I noticed like cousin Vinny has numbers on his. I think it's showing their like name, not the display name. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
That's
noticed. Yeah,
weird.
because I could see that.
Christopher Boyce is 6'6" at the end. That's
Yeah.
new.
So if it pops up and your screen name's not your normal one, just let us know who it is because I was in another live stream and people were like, "Why are the names all weird?"
Yeah.
So,
It's like the actual channel name, not the
Yeah.
username. I think.
so Terry, because you said moo, I know it's Terry.
Yes,
Yeah.
Terry, what's going on, my man?
How's it going?
But yeah, anybody else and Chris and Vinny and David, hello.
David was shaking.
What's up, David?
We know you guys, but yeah, anybody else that you've been in here before, but your name's showing up different, just let us know who you are because
That's weird. Yeah.
Janice is good.
Janice is the same. And
Janice, what is
Jackie.
There's
up?
Jackie. How's it going, Jackie?
Hey, Jackie. Happy early Canada Day, Jackie.
We decided, and Terry.
And Terry, that's right. Hope you guys are ready to celebrate tomorrow.
Yeah, I've tried taking the numbers off. It won't let me. Yeah, I don't know what.
So
I just
weird.
saw somewhere that people were like, "Why is my username all weird?" So,
Yeah.
I
Must
don't
have
know.
been some sort of a YouTube upgrade that downgraded their names
Yeah.
in chats.
Maybe it's making you use your like your user official YouTube name, not your whatever. Because you
Display
can
name?
call your display name whatever you want, right?
Oh, it's
Can
true.
you? I didn't know that.
I think you can, yeah.
Oh.
I don't know.
So maybe
but-
it's like a way to make you have to one less way to be invisible, or
weird.
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
don't know.
I ain't seeing replies from anyone else. Oh, you can't see anybody else in the chat. I don't know.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah, can you guys see each other in the chat?
If not, just try
Yeah.
refreshing. There's nothing, unfortunately, we can do on our end, but just try refreshing.
Yeah, because everything
Yeah.
looks normal to us here, other than the names. But like we can see everyone chatting and stuff like that. So
Oh, I just ate too much and I put jeans on. Ugh.
yeah, we thought we'd mix it up a bit. We got some food before we went live, and it's like, oh, now we're full.
Okay, David can see everyone.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
Terry might just have to refresh.
Okay. Hopefully that's it.
Yeah, I'm full. But yeah, it's July 1st tomorrow, Canada Day. Yay.
Yeah.
That's right.
So hopefully everyone's out there having a good time in Canada land.
I mean, we should
Enjoying
always
some fireworks.
we should always be proud of the country we live in, but tomorrow especially have a little extra pride.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny. I always thought, I'm like, oh, you know what? In Canada, we don't like celebrate ourselves that often and this and that. But it's like, if you look at anything, like there's maple leaves on everything we do.
We're just
Oh, yeah.
It's
subtly
like we're more subtle about it, but it's like it's
we're
everywhere.
subtle.
Yeah.
Even more so than I think in the States.
Well, but
Yeah.
does the
Like
state,
in you'll
state-
see.
but maple syrup, it's like a different thing. Like, I mean, you can't really have apple pies everywhere in the States.
Well, no,
right?
but I'm just saying, like in terms of like the Star Spangled Banner and stuff like that. Like you'll see the flags hanging in places,
Yeah.
but like
Yeah.
everything Canadian is branded with
The maple,
maple
leaf.
leaf. It's funny,
It's
'cause
so
I kind of don't think about it,
innocent.
but I've seen people that have moved to Canada.
Yeah,
And
Yeah,
they're like, it's everywhere.
we're just
like,
used to it.
Yeah.
Obviously.
that's true.
But it's
We're
funny because there's always
desensitized.
like, you know, you always kind of think, oh, they're like your friends in the States, like they're really like raw
Yeah,
Yeah.
USA, but it's like, no, we do it actually maybe more here,
Just good.
Yeah,
just- maybe a more subtle level.
yeah. I think in the States, driving through there, a lot of like homes have American flags out
Yeah.
front. That's not so prevalent here.
No,
We don't have like, not everyone has a Canadian flag flying.
But
up the
also,
lawn.
No.
like, I take that back because I think we should all have Canadian flags. So if Americans want to do it, they can do
no,
it.
no. You definitely see a lot. Now you can get them at like the dollar store. Like you can get a Canada flag pretty easily.
Yeah,
So if you want to hang one up, you can. Whereas like 15 years ago, I don't know where you've
I'm sure you
Fa-
can.
fashion your own.
or had to like go find one somewhere.
Yeah,
I like the color of your jumper hoodie. Thank you, Chris. I like this
I
color.
think they call them jumpers.
It's
that's my jumper.
it's like a indigo blue.
It's
very-
very like Blue Jay blue, like Toronto Blue Jays.
Yeah.
Yeah, go Jays. I think they suck.
Oh, they
No.
got, they got
didn't
lit
get
up
that?
the other night.
Well, they did get lit up. Yeah, they lost like I was like 13-2 to Boston.
Yeah.
Oh,
but they're in a wild card spot.
You know, they're still doing okay. Yeah.
all right.
They're going up against the Yankees tonight.
big series against the Yankees. They can make up some ground.
Yeah,
I think
we're always
they're 5 games back to the Yankees. I think something like that.
That's we're always chasing the Yankees.
Everyone is. The team's got money.
Yeah.
There's
yeah.
too much money. They just buy the players they want.
Big news up here. I don't know if anyone follows hockey, but Mitch Marner
Did he get
signed
traded?
he signed with Toronto. They instantly traded him to the Vegas Golden Knights.
Some funny business. It sounds like.
Oh, he's going to Vegas.
Yeah. So Toronto gets something out of the deal, which they might not have
If it had
if
just
he
been
just
a
hit
straight,
the
yeah,
free agent market. Yeah,
yeah. So
which I think he was on tomorrow. I think July 1st. He was
I think tomorrow's the
free agent.
So anyways,
So really curious what he does in Vegas.
yeah. I mean, I'm not a huge. Obviously, I'm not a Leaf fan, but
Yeah,
curious what he is. He's a good hockey player. Just kind of never
in the playoffs he just disappeared. So
kind of
soon
went
happens.
selling. Yeah,
They
it'd be
all
interesting to see.
disappeared in the playoffs.
Well, that's the thing. It's
Yeah.
not just him, but
Yeah. So soon happens.
ooh,
So, all of fellow Canadians in the chitty chat, what's your plans for Canada Day?
yeah, going on tomorrow. Gonna go
Yeah.
fight some moose, chase some beavers, both. Drink
Well,
some stubby beers.
Drink some maple syrup.
Yeah, do make
I
maple syrup
love
shots.
that our stereotypes are so like, I'm trying to think of the word. Like they're just so like vanilla and innocent. Our stereotypes. Like they're just like so like,
like a beaver.
well, but I just mean like the like, oh, the stereotypic Canadians, they apologize too much. Like you know
Oh,
what I
that,
mean? Like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
just really like vanilla.
Yeah,
But like
yeah,
I
yeah.
love that because it's like I'm gonna toot again. It's Canada Day, so we have two our own horns. But like I feel like generally Canadians are very just like simple and like
Yeah.
friendly
We've never
and-
recovered from Strange Brew. We've never been able to get past Bob and Doug McKenzie, and that, or everyone perceives us to be like that.
But we're just like chill.
We're simple with the dark side.
That's right.
Don't like mess with us. Like we'll fight back, but like generally
Yeah, read
speaking.
about Canadians during the war. What we do.
Look out.
But I'm just saying, like as a whole, we're very like
We can become evil beavers very quickly.
we welcome people. Like, hello, would you like some maple syrup and Naomi bars?
Well, first,
Well, we might not say Nomi bars.
no,
I
yeah.
can't say that word, okay?
Poppy, what's going on, man?
Poppy.
Poppy was shaking.
Gotta chase them beavers. Can't beat chasing beaver.
That's true.
And we have so many like what does it mean when you say something
Euphemism?
euphemisms? Yeah.
Innuendos.
Innuendo.
Innuendos.
A
Like,
double entendre.
A moose knuckle.
see, like beavers with beavers with beavers.
No,
you know,
yeah.
like it's just fun and like jovial.
No, Eric's shit's blown up.
Do you have an alarm?
I'll be right back.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Just shut the door at the top, or else we'll all hear you.
We don't want to hear Eric's booty call.
How does wearing a snowsuit, scarf, mittens, and toque, drinking a cup of hot double coffee outside on a hot day in July while singing "Burning for You" by Blue Oyster Cult sound? I mean, it sounds very Canadian. I would do it.
I would probably faint in the heat.
Yeah, but I would
I'm
do
not
it.
gonna lie. I'd be like, oh, it's so hot. Why was I drinking coffee?
A toque. I love that we call it toques.
Yeah, here 100% we call them toques, whereas I know in the States they always call them beanies.
Yeah, it's like what?
We're-
It's just so funny that like, like obviously Canada and the States are like neighbors. We're like a border country, and like we have so many different like, well, because we have the like, I'm not going to talk because I don't. know
Yeah,
if I
no.
can-
It is funny though. Like there is a we do have a ton in common, obviously, but there's also a lot of differences between us.
Well, because we have like the British influence.
Well, that's
right?
it. We do have a lot of the British influence and stuff. Yeah.
If you get to chase beaver, we chase wild haggis. Wild haggis sounds a little bit more ripe than beaver.
The elusive haggis.
No, but like it's just the way we say things. Like, I don't know, just weird little things. It's funny.
No, yeah, like I said, there is a like every time we go across the border to the U.S., like is a notice. You're not in Canada anymore.
So last week we had a heat wave for 4 days. Started Sunday, Monday, like not this past week, the week prior. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so 4-day heat wave. And it wasn't just a heat wave. It was so before Humidex, before humidity, the temperatures were, I think, 40 degrees, 38, 39, 40 degrees Celsius.
It was hot.
With the Humidex, I think on the hottest day, it got up to 49, which I believe is like 100 and I can't remember Fahrenheit.
Oh, it was like 110 or more. Yeah, it was hot. It was really hot.
Yeah, like it was so hot that they like schools were still in and they like didn't let the kids go outside or anything.
Yeah.
I went outside on one of those days. I was like, oh, you know what? It's really sunny. I need to get a little bit of sun. Like, whatever, it'll be hot, but it's fine. I sat out there, and I'm not even kidding. Within like less than 5 minutes, I could literally feel the sun burning me, and like my legs were visibly splotchy red. And I was out there for less than 5 minutes.
Oh, it was hot.
You can
yeah.
literally feel it's like when you go away to like the Dominican or Jamaica or something, the sun just hits different.
Yeah.
It's like I could literally feel it like sizzling.
See some sizzle. Sorry, sizzle on your skin.
Yeah.
I saw a bunch of different like sidewalks in places buckling, and roads were coming up in certain places too because of the heat.
Yeah. You guys have the French influence too. You do.
Well, that's where we get like toque and stuff from.
Right.
Yeah, all the French stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Poutine.
Poutine. We've been crossing 90 Fahrenheit every single day. Yeah, that's hot.
Oh my God.
Who
But-
said that?
Poppy, but
Oof,
that's
Poppy.
Carolina.
Carolinas,
Although North
yeah.
Carolina, that's pretty hot.
That's
But
spicy.
hot. Yeah.
it was brutal. Now we're at like what I would say is like the July temperature, which is like probably around 27 without humidity. and
Yeah.
then-
Yeah.
We're like in the 90s. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's hot. And then we get all that weird weather too. Like I saw people posting there was like funnel clouds in like Lucan, Ontario, and stuff like
I
that.
just
Yeah.
saw that. I'm like, where's Lucan? I'm like, oh, it's like just north of London.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
out that way. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we start getting all this weird weather now too. We get the cold coming in and get all these weird tornadoes,
I know.
twisters.
Twista.
It's been hot. Today was 22, but really humid. I got in the car yesterday and it was 68 with 72% humidity. Yeah, the humidity is
Oof.
it's a humidity.
And you guys, yeah, over in the UK, I saw in like France and stuff. You guys having heat waves over there too. It's
Mhm.
scary stuff.
everywhere.
Like I went to the cottage this weekend because I'm like, yes, I'll be able to go to the cottage and enjoy it. Yeah, it was one of those days in between those days after the heat wave where
Yeah,
it like cools down.
Yeah.
But when we're going from like 45 Celsius down to like 17 Celsius, you might as well be wearing your snowsuit.
Well, that's a big drop.
So, needless to say, I didn't do any swimming at the cottage because it felt like I needed a snowsuit. Just saying.
Yeah.
That's like a 30-degree
Yeah,
temperature.
well,
That's a big
that's a
Insane.
huge drop. Yeah, a good 20 degrees.
So I'm hoping that Amish Gamer, hello.
Hey, Amish Gamer, what's going on, man?
I'm supposed to go back up this weekend for something to help my parents do something, and then in 2 or 3 weeks, a whole bunch of us go up for a week and a bit. So I'm hoping it gets. Every time I've gone this year, it's been raining and cold. So
Maybe you should stay home.
maybe,
When I go up, you can guarantee the weather, right?
sure.
Okay, because I'm taking time off of work, so
Yeah, me too. I want to.
I feel like-
I need a weather guarantee.
Yeah.
I feel like a rainy day up there is still better than a work day here,
Oh, 100%. I would
Yes.
definitely. Yeah.
because you can just like drink in the rain up there. And have,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
whatever.
true. I can't. Working on a nice day is not fun.
27 Celsius upstairs in my house at the moment.
Oof.
Oof, that's
Oh
hot.
my God.
I do have to say, thank God. Like I'm like, knock on wood, good for Ontario or GTA or whatever the hell it is, power grid, because those ACs were at work in those 4 days.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Like
yeah.
I have a really good AC system, like just because it's one of those ones where the unit's bigger than you need for the house. Yay. And I very, very rarely, like it keeps my house very cool in the summer. I don't have to, it always will stay. Like I set it for 25 and it'll always stay at like 22. It's really good.
Yeah.
And on those 4 days, like it was always hitting 25 and the air conditioner was always going on.
Yeah,
It can be hard to keep the places cool. Yeah.
Yeah, my poor condo was like a little hot box. Like the AC couldn't keep up. It was with the heat, it was struggling.
Well, you're also on a higher level too, so
Yeah, it doesn't help.
But yeah, anything over the 25 in the UK is hot. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, it's hot here.
Oh yeah,
We're just more used to it, but over 25 is hot here.
Yeah.
For sure.
25 and under I can handle, for sure. It's just once it gets to like that 33, 34 plus humidity, I'm like,
It's
cool.
the
Up-
humidity that really makes
Brother,
it the
I gotta
worst,
get back inside.
Up to 30, it's okay. But like I said, those 4 days, like you couldn't even like, it would be like, okay, it's like when it's those really cold days, you're like, okay, it's not that cold out. And you go outside and like in this humidity, like literally just standing, it was just like, I mean, Poppy probably knows the humidity and everything, but like you literally just stand there and it's just like, you're sweating.
Or it just makes it uncomfortable. Like it's just,
Oh.
you can't do anything. You don't want to do anything outside. It's like, just give me the hell out of this heat.
Unless you have a pool, which I do not.
Well, if you got a pool or something, then yeah, you're the most popular guy in the neighborhood, I bet.
You gotta find friends with pools.
I know. I need a friend with a pool.
Any friends with pools out there? We're taking
Yeah.
any openings?
No,
AC here is opening the window. Yeah, you guys, because you guys you don't have the extreme temperatures that often in the UK and stuff. So
No.
that's why I couldn't
I heard a
live
couple
there.
summers ago, like that crazy heat wave in the UK was actually dangerous, like dangerous
Yeah,
hot.
'cause
And
no
no
one-
one has air conditioners. Yeah.
That's why I probably couldn't live over there because like I love the summer and I love the heat, but I also like being able to go into air conditioning. And I'd be really sad if I lived somewhere where like it very rarely got over 20.
Yeah.
That would be sad, don't you think?
A little bit. I think the clouds would make me more sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would.
The literal dark clouds
Yeah.
hanging over top of me.
But it's just like, I don't know, like I wait all year for those. Like whenever it's the middle of winter, all I do is I'm like, remember in the summertime when it's 35 degrees outside and you're standing outside and you hear the heat bugs and you have literal sweat running down your back into your butt crack. Remember this moment. And I will always take that moment over extreme cold.
Oh,
Oh,
100%.
absolutely. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like
Trying to keep some context in mind, right? Like
yeah,
as hot as it is, I'll take this over winter.
absolutely.
Yeah. It is nice. It makes you appreciate
Yeah.
the other seasons. It's
Oh yeah.
And I think I'd miss having, although we don't really have 4 seasons anymore, but I'd miss it.
No, we kind of just have 2. They just kind of, the
Meld into.
spring and fall kind of don't really exist so much
They
anymore.
exist for a day, then it goes back and
They got reduced.
Yeah.
yeah.
Somehow.
But I would still miss the season change. I just like, I don't think like, I mean, I guess I could aside from Christmas, but I mean, I guess I could do without winter.
I could skip winter altogether, I think.
Yeah.
If I had the option, if I had the means, I
Yeah.
think I would.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I could.
I feel like somewhere like Florida would be good because like the winter, it's like
Yeah.
Yeah.
20 degrees or 15 degrees, which
Maybe
is like
Mexico.
perfect.
Yeah.
But Mexico never really gets cool. If you
Sorry?
miss the like cooler temperatures, it never really gets cool.
I'm trying to escape the cold.
No. But I mean, like where Florida, their like winter, it would be like 15 or 20 degrees. So it's
Yeah.
still cooler than like 35.
Yeah, I see what you're
right?
saying.
But it's not
Yeah.
like
It's
minus 20.
Yeah.
But it's not like 40 year
Yeah.
round. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'd go to Mexico.
It's
I
just
think,
less
still.
drastic temperature extremes.
Yeah,
I want to go to the Florida Keys.
that would be fun. I was talking to a guy at work who took a motorcycle down the Florida Keys.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that'd be cool.
he said it was hot as hell.
Oh,
On a motorcycle.
motorcycle, yeah.
He did it in the summer.
Oh, my
With
God.
with all the bike gear on.
Yeah.
What an idiot.
Ooh-wee.
I know. He said it was actually okay until you had to stop and it's
I
like
was
stop
gonna
sign.
tell
And
you.
as soon as you stop and that wind stops blowing, then you're
Yeah.
like you feel the heat. You're like, oh my god.
Yeah. Ooh,
Yeah. Him and his wife, yeah, they took. I guess they're bikers.
Yeah. Like they drove their bike all the way down.
Yeah.
Wow.
From they live out west.
Oh,
so it was
wow.
like it was a long road trip. Yeah.
Holy shit. That's
Yeah.
a really long road trip.
Yeah.
Especially on bikes, you usually don't go that
Yeah.
long at a time. Like you kind of break it up more than like a car.
Well, I'm sure they stops like along the way.
Yeah. No. But I'm saying like in a car, you could go 14 hours.
Oh,
but I
yeah.
think on motorcycles, from my understanding, you generally would never go anywhere near that in one stretch.
Oh.
Steve seems very passionate about the biking industry. I'm just kidding.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm just kidding because you were just like, I'm just kidding.
Oh no, I'm just saying. My understanding is, yeah, you wouldn't like you don't go like a car you can go for 15 hours, but when guys on motorcycles,
because it probably isn't comfortable.
well, no,
you're like
yeah.
hunched over and
Yeah.
shit. Like I can't imagine bike unless you're riding a big like Harley where you're like
You
sitting.
need like a big cruiser, yeah. No, that'd be fun though. That's a far trip though on a motorcycle. That'd be cool.
So yes, I think I asked, but I skipped over it really quickly. But Jackie and Terry, I think those are the only Canadians in here right now. What are you guys doing for Canada Day? And like Steve said, in 4 days, it's
July 4th.
July
Yeah.
4th. So what are you all doing for July 4th?
Yeah,
I know
it's a
that's
busy week for us.
Good old Independence Day.
Yeah.
Arctic Ginger.
Hey,
Another-
Arctic Ginger, what's going on?
Another Canuck.
Yeah.
I don't know I don't know. We were just talking, I think we might see fireworks, but that's probably it.
There's lots of fireworks. I mean, like, the fireworks have been going for, like, local fireworks been going for a couple days now.
Yeah, I've been
Yeah.
hearing
Some
them at
popping
night.
off
Some of
last
that,
night.
yeah, since the weekend, yeah.
Oh, nothing. Heath has a cold and I think might be getting it. Boo.
No.
Yeah, I got people. There's a ton of people at work that were sick. I was like, oh no.
Getting a cold in the summer is the worst.
I was in Canadian Tire on the weekend, and this woman was, like, hacking up a lung, and, like, you know, it was right in my face. I'm like, thank you.
Yeah, everyone around me, I'm like, oh my god, this one guy. I'm like, how much snot do you have in that fucking head, man? Like, my god.
Nothing planned for Independence Day. I'm hoping my AC arrives to install. Yes. For the record, is I Terry. Yes.
Terry.
Yes, get that AC. Although it's that hot, Arctic Ginger, where you are. I'm just kidding. I know it gets warm up there, but there was some days like this is how like bipolar like our weather's been. Like earlier in June when it was like, you know, we were lucky if we hit 15 degrees. Remember those days where it was just cold? There was places in Alaska that were warmer than us.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember that.
yeah, I
Like
remember
what?
seeing that. Yeah.
Something wrong.
We
Something wrong.
had some days where it was like 12 degrees, 13 degrees here.
It was like 20 degrees in Alaska.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that doesn't seem right at all.
Something happened. Something's wrong.
But global warming doesn't exist.
Yeah. Arctic Ginger, you all settled back now from your trip? You got
Yeah.
home and all settled again?
Canadian flags. Yay.
There you go, Jackie.
Yeah, I
One
love Canada. It's
proud.
one of my favorite. I love celebrating it, but it just sucks that it's on a Tuesday. It's really weird.
You know.
My host says, oh no, I don't blame you, Arctic Ginger. Hell no. Again, I say this all the time. I love the summer, but I also love the comfort of an air conditioner like none other. So when I go to bed in the summer, I wear winter pajamas and a comforter because I like my cold.
You
So,
have your AC cranked.
I am
For
like,
serious.
no shame in that game.
No, at 27 degrees inside, F that. I would 100% be getting that.
I don't know how you can do it. That's
That's hot,
hot.
yeah.
And it's like stuffy. Ugh.
Well, that's the problem too. It's hard, like depending where you live and stuff like that. There's not, like, you know, if you don't have a good breeze or that, the heat gets in the house, it just stays there.
And you just don't feel like, at least for me, like you don't feel like doing anything.
Well, I find it just saps my energy. Yeah.
You've never had air conditioning? Oh my God, Arctic Ginger, you are going to be like, what was I doing with my life?
Yes, it'll be a game changer for you getting air conditioner the first time.
You'll love it.
Oh yeah.
I think it's because I have PTSD from when I was a kid growing up. Like at one point in time, we had a window air conditioner in our house that heated like, you know, the living room, but nowhere else. And I remember it being so hot back then. And like my dad being like, just put a cold face cloth on your face and your neck and run your wrists under cold water and go to bed.
Yeah.
And
I
like,
remember trying those tricks when I was a kid.
so
Yeah.
I think now it's just like that I can have my own air conditioner and
Yeah.
have
Yeah, oh,
control
yeah,
over it.
yeah.
I'm like,
You know that? Well, oh man, I remember taking like a cold face cloth
yeah,
with me to my bedroom and like putting on my forehead and stuff.
Yeah.
And you know, in 2 minutes,
Yeah.
you have a warm face cloth and a wet pillow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know,
or
I
like my
never-
dad would say, put it on the back of your neck and then the water on your wrist.
Yeah. I remember trying all that stuff. It's like this never.
It doesn't work.
No, it doesn't.
I remember as a kid, I figured I had like a little fan beside my bed, and I figured out a way that because I always have like at least like just like a thin sheet on me. But there's a way that I could like pull it up, and the fan would catch it and would like float over. It would like the wind,
A
the fan would
levitating
like keep it
pillow.
up.
Yeah.
So it kind of was trying to sleep like that sometimes. Where it's like you can feel the breeze there, but
You should have been an engineer. Look at
yeah,
Ghost blankets.
yeah, it worked pretty good sometimes.
You
But
just
you had to
said-
like the right angle to do it and stuff like that.
And I remember, yeah, back then when Central Air was not.
Oh, I know. Yeah, when Central Air was not really that common. Yeah, we had one window air conditioner in the front, one in the back. So my sister's room was ice cold because it was in her room, and then
Oh,
there's
that
one in the living
bitch.
room.
Did she have to sleep with her door open?
Oh yeah, but it didn't do anything. Well, because the
No.
problem was my room was like exact
Yeah.
beside it, so I didn't. Yeah, it didn't do anything.
No, those air conditioners back in the day like would just cool the like immediate room.
immediate
you're
room,
yeah,
in.
yeah. I remember my parents having fans to try and push that air around and stuff, but it never really
Yeah.
Yeah.
did
So
anything.
I
The
think-
basement was nice and cold though, because all the cold air would just sink down there.
I think that's why I'm like such a princess of air conditioning because I can control it and I
Yeah.
have my own way about it.
Yeah.
Which is nice. Some people like the heat, and that's great, but I cannot sleep in a hot.
I just can't sleep in it. That's
I can't
the
sleep
thing.
in the heat. No,
Yeah,
some people don't
same.
like it. People like it and love it, but I'm not.
It's not my game.
No, I
I
wear
know-
shorts at night, like year round. I don't like being hot at all.
20 years here and I am caving. I saw my niece and nephew at the family restaurant having hamburger platters. They love covering everything with ketchup. Oh yeah, kids would do that.
Kids love ketchup.
I never
Yeah.
justified it. The summer is so short, and that's fair. And especially where you live, like up north. I mean, I don't know. Like maybe you guys have consistently really hot weather up there, but I feel like maybe it's like I don't know. It's probably more like tolerable generally, and like random really hot days in there. I don't know, but I get it. It's an expense.
Yeah, no, but if it's a luxury, if you can, by all means, enjoy it, man.
And at least here, like now, I think like 99.9% of the houses have central air now, even if you're to like buy. a
Oh yeah,
house.
like most new builds
Yeah,
have it.
It's not like
pretty.
back in the 80s when houses
Yeah.
weren't built with it, right?
No.
No, and I think I'm guessing it's probably more affordable now too. I would think, like, it's still
Yeah.
not cheap,
No,
but
I don't
It's
know.
not the luxury we used to be.
I don't think so.
And I think houses just automatically have it.
Yeah.
So like,
It's
unless
just
you're
built into the cost.
buying a house that's from like the 60s, I know they still exist that only ever been owned by the same person. It may
Yeah,
not,
yeah.
but most have upgraded or whatever. So
No, they're designed more to just, you can just, even if you don't have one, you can sort of, it has all the venting and everything, just sort of
Yeah.
plop one in. It's not.
they hate gravy. They call it poop sauce.
Yeah, see, they're smart
They're
kids.
like, yeah,
Gravy's disgusting. But you talking about ketchup made me think like, remember that like the colored ketchups, like the purple
Yeah.
ketchup and like
oh yeah,
all that stuff.
yeah.
That was weird.
I know those.
Yeah.
Just the color, I'm like,
It was ketchup, but I was like, I can't do it.
yeah, no, it's like I'm good,
Nah,
thanks.
yeah.
I have AC in the car and it's good, but don't need it much.
No, I always have my AC in the car cranked.
Same.
Oh, that makes sense. It gets hot but doesn't cool down in the evenings because the sun doesn't go down.
Oh, that's right. I never thought of that. That's right. You're so far
The-
north that it's
the-
daytime all the time.
Damn. Oh, I'm so happy
Oh
for
my
you, Arctic
gosh.
Ginger.
Yeah, I know.
Did you ever used to like just cover your windows up with like tinfoil on it just to keep all the light out?
I did that when I used to work night shifts. I remember covering my apartment windows with tinfoil. What? It worked.
I know.
I'm sure I blinded the apartment across the road from me.
That's not
with
your
sun.
problem.
Yeah, so they can put a tinfoil.
My brother's new child is due in about 6 weeks. Yay. new
Oh, very
baby.
cool.
Nice.
Yeah, it really just kind of sucks that Canada Day is on a like midweek.
Which is really weird. Like,
Did
is
you
it
work
I
today?
work today and then I got tomorrow off and I go back on Wednesday. So tomorrow it's like,
It's
yeah, I
just,
go crazy, but I gotta get up at like 7 in the morning. or
You gotta
whatever
go
for work
crazy
again.
tonight.
So it's like,
yeah, it's still a work day.
tonight's the night to go crazy.
Did
Oh,
you work
perfect.
today?
Nope.
Okay then.
No, I used a vacation day. Took today off.
I was smart. I would have.
Yeah.
I would have taken Wednesday off too.
I would have been smart, but I didn't. Didn't.
Oh well, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's just
It just seemed like it was an easy. Like I had the day.
well, if you have the
I
day,
had the
yeah.
day to use, and it just seemed like if I use it, then I get a 40 weekend.
Mhm.
Exactly. I know people like it was quiet at work today. Like when I showed up, I'm like, oh wow, all the parking spaces are empty. I'm like, this is great.
Yeah.
And then I'm hoping it'll carry on to the rest of the week. It'll be quiet. I'm hoping, knock on wood, because all our American friends will be off too.
Today was so quiet at work, it dragged on. It's like a catch-22 because people always say like they'd rather work a day like today where they know it's going to be quiet instead of wasting the vacation day because it's like, well, I know the emails are going to be quiet and everything,
Yeah,
so I might
yeah.
as well do it. But on the flip side, it can be really boring.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's where AirPods come in handy.
I worked
Yeah.
Friday, and like almost everybody else in my department didn't, and it was actually really good. They just to get stuff done. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's like, holy crap! When people
Yeah.
are off, you can get a lot done when there's not a lot of like pings and emails coming
Yeah.
in and stuff.
Well, I had someone actually asked me, like, hey, is your email working? I'm like, yeah, why? They're like, because they were doing some training stuff. Like, I haven't been on my computer in like 3 hours. I haven't got a single email. I'm like, no, it's just quiet.
Yeah,
Like, oh, this is awesome.
exactly. This
And
is probably how it should be.
Yeah.
If you work for a company that deals with Americans, or it's an American, or whatever the case may be, then you have Quiet Friday too.
Well, that's what I'm counting on, yeah. Thursday and Friday, I'm hoping. Because I'm thinking a lot of people will probably take Thursday off as well. If Friday's a holiday,
Yeah.
like, I'll take the Thursday and same thing, roll it into an extra long weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have taken today off too. I just didn't have the vacation to use, so. So I worked, but it was quiet, so it actually went by pretty quick. I was surprised considering it was kind of boring, but
Was your boss working?
yeah. But yeah, just put on some AirPods, listen to some podcasts, listen to some music.
Did you listen to our podcast?
I would listen to it tomorrow. When's the last time you listened to one of ours?
I don't.
I listen to every single one. When's the last time you listened to ours?
Every time I edit it.
Dude, well, no. We need the watch time.
Oh yeah, that.
I listen to ours every week. I'll
was
listen to our
just
new
teasing.
ones.
I don't, because I don't want to get mad at past me on my shrill, squawky voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we get to hear when we edit it.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, but like, I just want to be like, why? Like, what was the bee in your bonnet? Like, could you just not have chilled? And I'm like, "Arr." So I just don't listen to it.
You sound like a pterodactyl. Where
Exactly.
you talk about
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah, we're actually shooting a podcast tonight after this.
Yeah, we're gonna shoot another one. Get it out of the way.
Take advantage of the moments now that it's like summer, like, you know, the weekends you want to use to do like other things, not filming in a basement.
No, or
So we
shooting
try
videos
and,
in
like,
general. Yeah, we don't have to do
Beautiful
it.
outside.
So we try to like, well, especially like podcasts that we just sit here and do it.
Yeah.
We try and just do a whole bunch of them when we have moments.
Yeah, no, you take advantage of there's, like, why not do it? We got
Oh, I gotta think. Sorry, I gotta
we got the time, so it's easy to knock
drink
one
of
out.
water.
We're already set up here. We got the cameras going.
Yeah.
Where are we in the chat here? Terry says, "Sorry, I did not make it to the stream last week."
Oh, that's all right, Terry.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's
You
all
didn't
good.
miss much.
No, was it a solo? Was it without Kelly last week?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Was
you,
it? I think so, yeah.
I think so. So you missed just us two guys talking, so no big deal. And that's it for the chat. We're all caught up. Oh, and Jackie was saying it's smart to take the day off.
Yeah, totally. I mean, I was lucky enough where I had the day to use, so it just made sense to use one day and get 4 in a row.
Well, it's just an easy, yeah, because random Tuesday off is just weird, so yeah, I might as well make it
Yeah,
make
exactly.
it a 4-day weekend.
Yep. Next year's gonna be weird, where it's right on the Wednesday. It's like to use 2 vacation days.
That's because it's like, it's 2 days to burn too, so it's like, is it worth
Yeah,
2 day and then you take the Monday, Tuesday, or the
yeah,
Thursday? It's
exactly.
yeah, it always gets weird with these 1 days. It'd be nice if they companies are like, oh, here, we'll give you the Monday off and the Tuesday.
Yeah,
That'd be really nice.
that'd
But
be really nice if companies out there would do that. Wink,
Yeah,
wink, if you're out there,
yeah.
companies who hire us.
yeah, I'm sure some companies do, but probably not far and few.
No,
Bobby Sherman recently died.
oh, he was like a teen idol in the 70s, I think.
Yeah, I know the name Bobby Sherman.
I just know
yeah.
from The Simpsons because Marge Simpson had a crush on Bobby Sherman.
I know the name. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realize they passed away.
No, and that was actually an episode where Marge passed away. So it was one of those like episodes where like it was like a look to the future.
Oh, did it actually that air already?
I don't know if I heard people are upset about it.
Oh, because I heard that there was
Yeah,
one coming or something. Yeah.
but people, I'm guessing it aired.
Yeah.
I don't know. I heard people are upset. I saw this article. People are upset that Marge had died before Homer in this future-looking episode.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I don't know.
It's a cartoon. It's not real.
Yeah, no, and Marge is not. She's not really dead.
No. Yeah. Yeah. I haven't watched this show in forever.
Yeah,
Apparently, it's good though. Again, I heard that it's gotten a lot better.
that's
The
good. I
last
mean,
season
like
or two was kind of got.
it's got kind of gotten.
Well, I think they got
some
new people,
life.
new I don't know, new producers or something like that. That
some
it's gotten
fresh blood.
apparently, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
But I haven't watched The Simpsons in years. But I heard that
Uh,
there was something with Marge
I used
dying.
I used to watch The Simpsons religiously for the first like 10 years. And then I kind of around when the movie came out, I kind of stopped watching.
Yeah.
And then I never really watched after that. Like it'd been on for so long. It was like, because
I can't believe it's still going. Like I remember being 10 when it started and thinking this
Yeah.
is the greatest show in the world.
I know.
And damn it.
I remember,
They're going to turn 46 in like 2 weeks, and it's still going.
I know. Remember how controversial it was when it first came out.
Oh, I know. It was
It
hilarious.
was like, oh my god, this is like the most. Don't let your children watch this show. It's terrible.
Oh, I know, because Bart with the underachiever and proud of and all this stuff. It was like,
yeah,
oh,
exactly. And I remember like at my school, the Simpsons shirts were banned, and
Oh yeah, I remember
Yeah.
being told not to wear. I was wearing that I'm Bart Simpson, who the hell are you shirt, and the teacher was
Oh.
like, I remember he still came out. He's like, I'm not the big man in this place, but I suggest you never wear that again.
Let's see what's happening in the chat here. Genesis, I remember listening to Bobby Sherman. I don't even know Bobby Sherman's song, really. I can think of if I heard one, maybe I'd know it.
I'll take a look and see. I know the name, yeah.
And then David says, I missed the last 5 minutes last week. Fell asleep for 15 minutes. Sorry. No worry, David. Hopefully we didn't put you to sleep.
No, yeah, kid, it is. Like,
Hey, Monica's here.
hey, Monica, what's going on?
Hello, Trips. Hello, a long time no chat. How's it going, Monica? Thanks for joining us.
Kelly's here. She just had to step away for a second.
Yep.
Yeah, he's a Bobby Sherman, 60s teen heartthrob.
Oh. Amish Gamer says Eric had one of those. Had one PF of those. Oh, had one of those Bart Simpson Rasta T-shirts.
Oh, I remember those ones. They're like the knockoff Simpsons shirts.
I don't remember those.
What Bart looked like he was like Rastafarian.
Yeah, and then Terry says my dad. My dad says Homer was actually smart in the early seasons.
Yeah, he got stupider as time went on. Like,
Yeah, he wasn't as like dopey. in
No.
the original ones.
Monica.
Yeah,
he was more angry like in the first season, and then it was really more about Bart.
yeah,
And then as the series went on, it was more about Homer.
yeah. Homer became more dopey and like the
Yeah.
fumbling buffoon that he was. Yeah, but yeah, in the very first seasons, he was just like a grumpy dad.
I just want to say you can't see it, Monica, but your legs are still here.
That's right. They're still here.
This was like, oh, we're gonna get this table because it's cool. Like we can put stuff on it that people can see. There's a lot of stuff on it, just not stuff that we want people to see.
Yeah, this guy.
Oh, I miss this beaver. Oh, I remember those pins.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, the pin, the McDonald's pins.
We should wear matching hoodies. I have one of these. Do you have one? I think.
I think I do.
I did. I don't know if I still do or
You had
not.
a Roots hoodie?
Yeah.
Beaver. We got to put him out because it's Canada Day,
Oh yeah.
so he has to
There
be
you
on
go.
display.
Do we have no more Canada stuff?
Yeah, we do need like a Canada flag down here.
Yeah.
Before we started hearing the fireworks. Oh no, it's only 7:30. It's still too light out.
Hubby's in the corner in a fetal position, mourning the Mitch Marner loss.
Oh
Yeah, I've
poor
been
Mitchie.
hearing rumors about that for the last couple of days, and it actually happened, eh?
But I thought it was like known he was not going to be a Leaf.
Well,
It was assumed.
it
he
was
gonna-
assumed,
Yeah.
but
But then when it really happens, it's always kind of like, well, that's the confirmation, and there it is.
he's a good hockey player, man. It's I'm curious to see what he does in Vegas.
Yeah.
Well,
In Vegas, he's not going to be like. He's still going to be like a central guy,
Yeah,
but he's not going to be like the. It's not going to fall on his shoulders to take the load of the offense.
no, and I think it's in terms of like the press coverage and some of that too. It's probably
Different environment.
probably completely different.
Oh yeah.
Like, I can't imagine there's a whole lot of Vegas. Like,
No.
they seem like they have a pretty good fan base.
But
Yeah.
like Toronto, it's like here in Canada, like the fans of hockey teams are like hardcore fans, like Montreal fans,
Yeah.
Toronto fans, like
Well, not only that, but it's the fans and it's the news, it's the
Yeah.
radio. Like, you can't even during the regular season, like
Yeah.
if you're in the city, like you can't even really turn on the radio without hearing them talk about
Oh yeah.
your team and good or bad, like on every station.
Yeah.
It's like you can't
And-
avoid it.
For whatever reason, like the Leafs, they get the majority of the coverage in Ontario for hockey,
Yeah.
like way more than like the Senators do.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, it's always about.
Well, I
So
think
it's always
Toronto's-
Leafs.
Toronto's
Yeah.
just bigger, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah,
Makes
no,
the
it's,
most money probably.
yeah. Oh, they make a ton of money. Yeah, but so yeah, I'd be curious to see how Marner does, and I don't know. And now he's going from underneath Matthew's shadow and stuff like that too. Maybe he'll thrive better.
Maybe. I mean, like last year when Matthews was hurt, Marner played better.
Yeah, no, that's what
I
I'm
just
saying.
don't
It
think
might
they
be
like
a
each
good.
other.
I don't think it's that they didn't. I think they were maybe too friendly, too like
Oh.
chummy, and not like I
Not
don't know.
competitive enough.
Yeah,
Maybe. Maybe it's not compatible like styles either.
yeah.
I don't know.
I just don't think. I never thought Austin Matthews was a good captain.
No,
I don't know him at all, but I just don't see it.
I didn't see him getting people fired up to like.
No,
to
I
play.
just don't see him. I see him being the guy that plays Xbox. Like, and I heard that with a lot of these young players.
Yeah,
Rather than doing team stuff after the games, they'll just go home and play Xbox
yeah.
or whatever video games, and that's
just
kind of
chill
their
that
thing.
way. Not like building a team corrupt.
Yeah, like, hey, we're gonna go for beers afterwards, and this because apparently like that was always a thing, and
Yeah.
it's slowly
going away.
yeah.
Yeah.
Not even always had to go drink
These
beers,
Gen
but they're just
Zs.
they grew up on phones and
Yeah.
cell phones and computers and stuff, so they just kind of lose that.
If they're away from their phone too long, they get anxiety.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think he'll do well. I think he'll do really well. He's a good hockey player.
I think so. He's getting paid a nice chunk of money. It was like $96 million or something.
Yeah, for 8 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll sign a deal for that.
He gets to live in Vegas. Wow.
That's the best part. Yeah.
He's Canadian though, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's from around here, I think. Or
Yeah.
he's from Toronto or like
So he'll probably.
He's near Toronto. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure he has a cottage here for the summer.
Oh, probably. I'm sure.
probably, yeah.
He'll be back up here.
So I think he just had a kid and stuff like that. So who knows what he'll
Oh yeah, little baby Marner.
$96 million. That'd be a fun weekend. In
It's
Vegas.
funny because my brother-in-law is like huge Leafs fan, and he's always liked Marner. So when I think it was when Mitch Marner was it when he got signed for the Leafs, or he wasn't a Leaf yet?
I don't know if he'd been. Maybe he had been
For
drafted,
some reason,
but-
he was here at a local mall for some reason, and
It's the Mitch Marner
My-
mall tour.
he was working.
no, but he was here, and my brother-in-law and my nephew was just a baby. So there's a picture of my nephew with Mitch Marner before he was like, Mitch Marner.
right now.
And so it's funny because
Your brother's probably crying on that photo now.
yeah. And it's funny because my nephew, like,
Never again.
he's whatever. But he's not like a hockey nut like my
Like a-
brother-in-law is.
Yeah.
And he always tries to get him to like watch the Leaf games, and he's just kind of like whatever. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
He's into Fortnite, so what do you expect?
Well, it's like
I'm gonna go
okay,
play
yeah.
my Switch.
Switch can't compete, or hockey can't compete with video games.
By the way, hubby and I are really enjoying your podcast. Provides good company on our drives to work. Oh, thank you.
No,
Oh,
that's
that's
so
awesome,
awesome.
Monica.
Thanks, Monica. Yeah, we have a lot of fun doing them.
Yeah.
They're saying we're gonna record one later tonight.
Yeah, this one's gonna be like kind of sad. If you're not going to socialite after the game, are you really a hockey player? Right?
Mm.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get some quarter chicken dinners.
It's so weird to me. I'm gonna say this and you see if you guys agree, but like to me, Swiss LA is like a winter meal.
Yeah,
Why?
The festive special.
yeah.
But like
Lovely.
just in general, like I mean, I eat Swiss LA in
No,
the
but
summer,
I
but
was-
the winter is when I'm like,
Well, because it's
ooh.
kind of like a heavy, hearty meal, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah,
just
it's
weird.
really like heavy and fatty.
But yeah, no, it's rare that in the summer I'd be like, oh, I really want to. Oh, then other time, like, oh, I kind of was, I
Yeah,
really
no.
want that dipping sauce right now. Go make some. I'll make some on the stove.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're shooting a podcast after this, and actually
It's a very special, dramatic episode.
don't. Eric might cry.
It's boy band adjacent.
It is, yeah, the dark side
The
of
dark side.
the
Eric-
business.
Eric might cry. He tends to cry sometimes.
I got emotional.
Oh, yeah, it
Some
was the
serious
tragically hip one that Eric cried.
I got a little teary eyed. Yeah, it was,
Sad
it was
stuff,
sad.
I
yeah.
know it was, but it's just funny because, like,
Kelly's the reason men can't show feelings.
Oh,
It's
shut
true.
up.
It's true.
Did I
It's
not
true.
say that I think it's good when guys cry? It's just, but you always have to try and be all like, hide it. Just
Let's
cry.
rewind 2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Let's rewind to that.
So
Yeah.
dramatic.
No, just context and truth.
Heath is a Leafs nut. Like Swiss Chalet, but Saint Hubert is better. Ooh, them fighting words, Jackie.
I haven't hated Saint Hubert in years.
I
Last
could-
time was when it was coming home from. I think it was when Eric and I were coming home from a league. I went to see a Canadians game.
Yeah, I really like the City Bear had the classic dinner roll. It sounds so stupid.
Yeah,
The fact that it was like that, like the hamburger bun.
I know. I
it was
missed that.
Toasted.
It's basically the city. I think that's sometimes why I like because if you actually look at it, the regular hamburgers at McDonald's,
Yeah,
that's how their buns are cooked, exactly like that.
yeah, with a little grill mark on.
Yeah,
it. Yeah,
they go through that little machine there.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, I can polish off half a chicken dinner in the winter, not so well in hot weather though.
Oh, I always go for the half chicken.
As Gen X, we totally relate. Awesome. So the chalet is definitely a fall winter meal. And Terry sent one Trips gift membership, and it looks like Texas Rob was the winner.
Oh wow!
Oh, very cool.
So very
Terry.
cool. Thank you, Terry.
Terry, thanks so much.
Cheers, Terry.
Appreciate
Yes.
that.
Yes.
On
You're
behalf
awesome.
of Texas Rob.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you. Hopefully,
Texas Rob, welcome aboard.
As Texas Rob would say, hey now.
It's great.
Yeah.
You get a meal, bun, and salad and sauce for same price as Swiss Chalet, and portions are bigger.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I haven't had St. Hubert in forever. I remember when it came to Ontario, but it didn't last that long.
Because we have Swiss
No.
Chalet.
Yeah.
The competition.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you so much, Terry, for your generosity.
Yeah,
thank
cheers,
you,
Terry.
Um,
Yeah, I remember the St. Hubert was where, I think it's where Squires is. I'm pretty sure that's where it was in that plaza.
I don't remember.
Oh yeah, Monica said as Gen X we can totally relate.
No, that's
Yeah.
good. That's
That's the idea.
the
We
whole
hope.
point. We hope that's what we're trying to, find topics that are like,
And we also kind of like cusp on millennial because there's always that 5-year crossover of like generations.
Yeah.
we're right at the
The
tail
Zennial-
end of the Gen X.
But we're like, there's probably like a million millennials. And does anybody know what a zennial is? So we're like, well, we are Gen X, so we'll just go with Gen X.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, that's what I remember. We had that exact conversation. Was like, well, we're Zennial, but it's like that's a weird.
People be like,
Yeah.
what the hell's a zennial?
Yeah, it's a little. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because we'll get comments sometimes being like, "You're not Gen X."
I mean, thank you for the compliment. I'll take it because that means we're the
no,
people younger.
exactly. But it's like
But the people that think we're bullshitting and pretending to be Gen X, I'm like,
what's the thing with millennials? You take a millennial from like 1986 or 5 or whatever it starts at to like
Like 97.
97. Like, there's nothing in common there either. Like, it's two
No.
totally different experiences.
millennial
growing up.
starts at 80.
Is it 80?
81.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's,
okay.
it's like 81. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
but either way, I'm saying
No,
that if I'm
but-
at to like 80, 97,
Right.
like those kids have nothing in common
Oh,
either.
yeah.
Like with us
No.
versus
Like,
Yeah.
like in general, the generations are
yeah,
too long.
it's
They're way
such
too
a long
long.
thing that
Like boomers go from like 1946 to 1969 or
Yeah,
65. Yeah.
which like they have nothing in common.
Yeah, exactly.
such a
Within
long-
their own generation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, and that's like us. It's
So we're like,
the guy's born in 1967. Like, you're not Gen X. It's like, well, we are, but
Yeah.
we're
a
the
lot
younger
changed in
Gen X.
67 and
Yeah.
79.
Because if you were
like-
born in like 1966, you're probably more into like early 80s, like
You're more
new
boomer shit.
wave bands than like grunge.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly. Because you came over for us, like 80s, that stuff was still popular, but it was kind of on its way out.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, yeah. So yeah, it's just it's
But,
always funny to see the comments.
no, but I don't care because them saying that makes it like we're younger than we are. So I'll take that as a compliment that,
oh yeah, no, exactly. If someone thinks they don't look old, I'm like, hey,
yeah.
when you see us in person, good Lord, they're Gen X.
Oh, Terry just gifted another membership, and I don't know who that is. If it's an actual person, like if it's somebody we know, because
Yeah.
it's the weird name.
Yeah.
And
So-
cheers, Terry.
Thank you very
Terry,
much,
thank you
Terry.
so much. I appreciate
What's the
that.
name of the
It says
person?
human part 2. So I don't know who that is. If it's somebody we know and it's just showing the weird wrong name,
Yeah.
I don't know.
By the way, I appreciate it. Thanks so
Yeah,
much,
thank
Terry.
you.
Yeah.
Absolutely, Terry.
very cool.
Yes.
And I really wish you could pick who you want to gift memberships to.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I mean, some people may not. They want to just do it like sporadic,
Well-
but then there's like, like you always like I see in other chats people be like, "Oh, I'd really love to be a member, but I just can't whatever." And then somebody who's able to would be like, "Oh, I'll just gift it to you."
Yeah.
Right? Like
No, and I guess they do this, and it's a totally like there's no.
favorites.
Hey,
or-
they're playing unfair. They're doing, yeah.
But I think it would be cool to be able to like do it like, as like a, I don't know, it sounds dramatic, but like a giveaway on our part where you could like do a giveaway of a membership, but we can't because we can't pick
We
who wins.
we can do it,
No,
but,
but
it's to everybody. It's anybody.
Right,
Yeah.
but that's what I'm saying. So it's not really a specific giveaway people can enter. 'cause
No,
it doesn't-
no, exactly. You can't just say, "Oh, you've won it here. You're the."
Actually, because of your podcast, we watched the Hip documentary and found a new respect for the band, even though we were not fans. I know very un-Canadian of us how he now has them on his Spotify. That's like me. I was not a Hip fan.
Oh, it's such a. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I get. Especially he was I listened to Hip, but I was never a huge Hip fan by any means.
No.
And Gord Downey's style on stage and stuff like that, I didn't really dig it at all.
Yeah.
But I did have a ton of good sense. But the way it ended was really, really sad.
So sad. I really regret like not ever seeing Hip live.
Yeah, no, me too. Yeah.
I mean, there's probably lots of docs this weekend in Canada that have that playing.
Oh
Yeah.
God,
Canada
I don't.
Day
I
weekend.
have
Yeah.
it like fully in the mix in the summer because they have so many good, and it's because it's so.
Yeah.
I love it because it's so Canadian specific, but it's not beavers and moose
No.
and hockey all the time.
But I
It's
love
like,
it because
Yeah, it's such like random Canadiana
yeah, but
references.
stuff
I
that's like,
love it.
oh, they're talking
Yeah.
about, you know,
I like it because it's almost like our own little
well, that's
like secret. Like they didn't
Yeah.
need to go anywhere else for popularity because they had it here and that's all they wanted.
yeah.
So it's like our little thing.
No, and that's sort of
Yeah.
the whole
know?
big thing is that they were kind of our Canada's band that
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. They're like the soundtrack of like everyone's like summer.
FUBU, for us, by us.
Yeah.
That's true. There are FUBU.
Yeah, no, but that's exactly it. And that's why they kind of never hit anywhere because a lot of the stuff is like,
Yeah, Bill Barilko. What?
yeah, because even Bill Barocco, but it's funny, I remember having that hockey card.
Yeah,
As a kid, I remember getting it. And
yeah.
I was like, oh man, they wrote a song about it.
But that's cool that
crazy. Yeah,
that's cool that you watched it after our
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
podcast.
And that they've on your playlist now, yeah, because they do
Yeah.
have a lot of good songs. But like when I was in high school, like I had some friends that were like huge into the hip,
Oh yeah.
like
I
really.
feel like was
into,
it a
like,
band that you'd like smoke weed to?
Not
well, I think you can really smoke
necessarily.
with any band.
Yeah,
I
you
think.
could.
But I just
Yeah.
mean like
They were-
No,
they were
no,
like a-
I don't
they're
think
like-
so.
yeah.
Like,
no, but they were like a chill, like just hanging around, like fire, like kind of music.
some of their songs, yeah, they were kind of like
Some.
bluesy rock, kind of
Yeah.
a little country-ish, but yeah, they weren't like super heavy, like
No.
you know.
You're
But-
very welcome, Canada Day treat. Yes, thank you, Terry. We love that.
Yes, cheers,
Thank
Terry.
you,
Yes,
Jerry. That's
And
amazing.
hopefully Rob and the other person that I don't think that's their actual real name are able to take advantage and join us.
yeah, absolutely, yeah. They'll probably get some sort. I assume they must get an email or something like that.
I
or-
thought you guys would be at the cottage too this holiday. It's good. Yeah, except it's like weird. Like, I mean, it wasn't really like we had to. Well, Eric didn't work today, but because on a Tuesday, and then it just didn't really work out.
yeah, it's sort of a weird
No,
holiday this year.
I actually normally never go to the cottage July 1st because in years past, my uncle was always up there on July 1st weekend. So it's never really been like I don't think I've ever been up there for July 1st. So it wasn't like a natural thing to be like, oh, I should go to the cottage. I was there this weekend. I just came home on Sunday, yesterday.
Yeah, because your family kind of shares
Yeah.
the cottage, right? So it's
But he doesn't go,
almost like a timeshare.
he doesn't go up as much anymore. So it's been empty, but I just never really think of it. And then I might be going in this weekend. And then in 2 weeks or 3 weeks, we'll be up there for like a week. So.
Got a busy July coming up.
Busy schedule.
Lots of
Yeah,
trips
but
north.
like it's like 12 months for 12 months of the year you get to really enjoy 2 months up there, so you take advantage of
Well,
it.
no, and that's
Oh, yeah.
you try and our summers are short, so you want to enjoy them as much as you can.
And
for
we
sure.
don't have like a year-round cottage, so
Yeah,
No.
that's true. Yeah.
I think you can pick whom you want to gift on Twitch. That's cool.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, we never really got into doing Twitch.
No,
Well, Terry, no, we definitely don't ever expect you to gift all the time, and
not at all.
we think it's very generous of you to do it, so we thank you. And
Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
it's super generous of you, Terry, but definitely
Yeah.
not to.
yeah,
No, we definitely appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
we always appreciate the generosity. We never expect it or anything like that.
No, and we appreciate you guys coming and hang out with us on Monday nights. We always have a lot of fun doing these, so it's nice to see everyone and for us at least, get our Canada Day celebration started a little early.
We should love how none of us are wearing literally anything remotely Canadian,
Shit.
No.
right? We had to work too. Sucks that it falls on a Tuesday and we don't have a cottage. Well, yeah. Yeah, it kind of sucked that it fell on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is kind of weird. It'd be nice. I get it because it's not like other holidays where they're like, oh, we'll make it the first Monday of.
Yeah.
It's like, no, it's always the first. So then wherever that falls,
Yeah.
it's,
Like, just make it like Victoria Day. Just make it like the third Monday of
But-
the month.
But that's like, well, yeah, that's true because Victoria's birthday was not always the same day.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
I know, but I feel like
but it'd
the
be a little, it's,
birth of your country is.
Yeah, I know.
it's like, yeah.
Well,
the,
it could
the
be
better
worse.
solution is just give everybody a couple days off.
Yeah.
It could be worse. They could have found Canada. Is that what it is? They found Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. They could have found Canada.
Or not found. No, they sounded the British North
Okay.
America.
They could have signed it like, in a super dick move and did it like
That's true.
February 7th.
That's
Woo!
true.
Happy
Yeah.
Canada Day in the middle of winter.
That's true. Yeah. At
Right?
least they signed it.
So
in
they
July.
had some foresight.
Thank you.
Foresight.
Thank you, forefathers.
Yes. Yeah. That is a good point, though. Yeah. It could be in
Could
February.
you
not-
imagine? It wouldn't hit
Yeah.
the same.
Oh man.
right?
No,
I had to read somewhere they did that on purpose if they chose July
I
for a
hope
reason.
so. I hope so.
That would suck. Ew.
Yeah, no, that'd be a
Fireworks
lot.
in
That'd be a
February.
lot. Yeah, it would be no fire, but yeah, not quite as fun in the winter. That's for sure. But no, it'd be good. Yeah, looking forward to hopefully watching.
So this
fireworks.
year at the cottage, when we go for like when a bunch of us go up there for like the week, we have some things planned. We're gonna do a murder mystery party that I still have to order the murder mystery game. And now that there's only 3 weeks away, I really need to do that so people know who their characters are.
Oh yeah, you need to give people time to. You expect us to be in character. You said right.
Well, it's
I'm gonna be
yeah.
Colonel Mustard.
And then we're also doing one day. It starts early afternoon and goes till whenever. What is it? The
Yacht rock party.
A yacht rock party, which I'm throwing in a yacht rock / neon party.
That's fine.
I want to wear neon and like have glow sticks and shit.
I don't know if that goes with Yacht Rock.
Really?
You better give people some heads up notice because this is the first I've heard of that. Need to get some neon now, apparently.
Oh my god!
Actually, I sent out a group text message about a week or two ago, and point by point laid out the things that we were doing, and I said, "So, giving you a heads up." So, yeah, clearly I know who reads the group.
No, I read it.
text.
I just forgot because it's now buried in the group chat.
So
Buried in the
That's
depths
the
of
double-edged
mind.
sword of the group chats.
that's not my responsibility. to
No,
put
no,
on your
that's fine.
reminder
That's true.
list.
But yeah, that's the problem. The group chat is it's like, oh, you see it, and like, and it just gets lost in
Cool.
10,000 other memes or TikTok reels or Instagram reels or whatever.
Hubby wants to know if there are any more cooking videos in the future. Hey, we haven't done one in a while.
No, I
We
don't
could do
know if
some.
my oven works. no.
No, yeah, we have to try another one. Yeah, it's been a while since
Maybe
we've
in
done one.
the fall when like it's not so like chaotic with everything
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah.
No, like the cooking videos were fun to do.
Yeah.
That's just people if people enjoyed them or not. But if you guys do, like we gotta look at doing another one.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
fun to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
How many books does Kelly bring to the cottage? Oh, I bring a bag and I read none.
I was going to say the better question: how many books does Kelly read
I
at the
read
cottage?
none, but they're like my emotional support bag of books. Because what if I'm there and it's like, oh man, I really wish. Like this weekend, I brought my Britney Spears biography that I still haven't read, and the Prince Harry biography.
Is that the one you got 3 of? The Britney Spears?
No, that was Pamela
Oh,
Anderson.
Pamela Anderson.
But I brought both of them and didn't open one.
Maybe you just need a Kobo that you'll do all the reading you want to do.
Yeah.
No, I won't. I just need to like.
I'm just teasing. Don't get a Kobo.
I just, it's just. But then if I didn't have it, I'd be so mad, and I'd have to read the
Yeah.
like trashy Harlequin romance books.
I know.
around.
I always have good intentions. I bring a book with me when I go up for that week with you guys, and I don't read it.
Well, look, it's because like during the day you're like out swimming and having fun, and then by the time you go to bed, you're so tired from being outside all day that you just like,
Yeah.
not a bad thing. Why do you guys always say you never told me, or this is the first I've heard of it long after? Yeah, right? Exactly. And I guarantee this 2 other guys in the group chat would say the same damn thing, but the 2 other girls in there would be like, yeah, I already have my stuff picked out. So there's
You
that.
never know.
Just saying.
Because that's what girls do. They send it once in a text message, and it gets lost. And we're like, "Well, I told you like 2 weeks ago."
But they're probably sending each other secret reminders behind the scenes.
Oh, probably.
So they're
Oh
all
my
they're all in
God.
the know.
Do you really think that we have time to be sending each other for?
I think they're nefarious.
It's the group chat that
They're
doesn't.
calculated.
It's the group chat that doesn't include you guys.
Exactly. It's the let's make the boys look dumb chat.
That's
So
right.
no, that's just a funny joke because on the Kardashians, really quick story, they all have a family group chat, and then they were all like bitching about Kourtney because she like left the group chat. So they started a group chat called Not With Kourtney, and then she found out there was a Not With Kourtney group chat. And it was just this really funny thing because it's like that everybody else is like, is there a group chat that doesn't have me in it, a family group chat? And they're
Yeah, I
like,
know.
no, of course not.
So you can't leave the group chat. You bring it on yourself.
I know.
Oh, when this group chat, we had somebody leave only simply for the fact that they're like ADD and they didn't like all the like notifications.
And they didn't know how to silence the chat.
And so they're just like, screw this. And they left, and it says so and so left the chat. We roasted his ass so hard. And then we made it so much fun in there that he's like, can I please come back? And we had to like give him a list of rules. And it's like, once you're in, you're in. When you're in the group chat, you're in. You don't leave, or else.
It's like a gang, blood in, blood out.
Exactly.
I know.
But it was so now.
Heartbreaking.
Even though he gets super annoyed at he hasn't left.
No, well, he's
You
just like,
didn't.
I just turned I haven't had my notifications on in years for this. Ever since I first group chat, it's like, oh my God, this is so annoying.
You know.
Whatever, it's funny.
No, it's fine, but it's just, you just can't have notifications.
Oh
on.
yeah.
So I only wrote 2 books on my cruise. Part of my trip needed more and was like, damn, oof, see, I don't want to run into that. Heath does it to me all the time. Will there be another members only Zoom in the future, Vinny? Yes, Vinny, we will definitely do that. I know we say that, but we're definitely going to do that because I know you're like the second or third person that's asked about it. So obviously you guys want to. So
Yeah, maybe we'll wait and do it in like September when everyone's sort of
Yeah, but
vacations are kind of done for everybody and stuff. The summer's usually
we'll earmark a spot in the fall.
but we'll add it to our next planning session and maybe make like a schedule. We work really well when we have it like in the calendar.
yeah.
Then it's like not disappeared in the abyss.
Yeah.
No,
like,
exactly.
scheduled.
It's not a
Like we put everything in the calendar, like when we shoot, when it goes live. We even put our Monday night streams, like everything, so we get reminders for everything.
we'll
so.
even set reminders for stuff that's like, hey, there's this coming out this time, or there's this documentary coming out, or there's some sort of food festival going on. We'll even put those in months in advance just so we see them.
Yeah, it's definitely, we just put everything in there. Our calendar's a hot mess expressive stuff, but it works because then you can't be like, oh, what are we doing that again?
Well, it
Yeah.
just keeps us all on the same page when we're trying to be like, oh, when are we supposed to shoot this? Or
And
when's
it
this gonna go
also
up? Or-
helps with like personal schedules.
Well,
too.
that's on top of it too. It's like, oh wait, I need to do this today or that or whatever. Yeah.
I've got a dentist appointment.
Is Kelly the trip's de facto leader? I wouldn't say I'm the leader. I'm just keep things in order.
Sometimes.
I'm just kidding. I'm not.
Order, disorder.
No, I am admittedly the most like flighty scatterbrain one of both of them.
You like to call audibles. I'll say that.
What is audibles?
It means you change the play at the last minute.
Yeah, I do. But that
Like
makes
we have
sense
a
saying
plan, and then it's like we show up and it's like change of plans.
it. See,
Sometimes that's good. Sometimes that's not so good.
look, I am who I am. Okay.
Yeah.
My sister and I had a group chat with my mom. Did not go well. Then you have the side chat with just you and your sister to talk about the craziness that your mom had in the chat. That's what me and my sister do.
Yeah, I know. I'm still going through. I'm like, oh man, there's so many different like group chats now. It's
I love group chats, though. They're so fun. There's been a members only Zoom. It was a long time ago, Jackie. We did it. We tested it out, and like David was there, Poppy was
It might have
there,
been like 2 winters ago.
Janice was
Chris
there.
was there, Janice
Chris.
was there. So a couple of us, but it worked out really well. And then it just time went by. But Chris and Vinny have asked us about it, so we definitely want to prioritize.
It was definitely a
that.
different experience, actually. Like
It was-
having the visual there of someone talking back. Like
It was really cool.
Yeah, it was a lot of
Stuff was
fun.
text,
Everyone being able to chat. Yeah, it was good.
And it was very more personal. So that was
Oh,
really
totally.
cool.
Because we're always talking to you guys, but
You guys could talk to
we
us.
can talk to our back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a lot easier than trying to read
Text.
it through a chat. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, so we will definitely want to do that again. Hold on, I know we're a few minutes over, but that's okay. It's a holiday.
It's not
Um,
a school night tonight.
That's exactly what we did. Exactly. I think I said Jackie said that, but Monica said about having the group chat with her mom. That's what me and my sister do. We were like, oh my God, can you believe what mom said? My dad's actually the funniest one in text. He always misspells things and I'll have like where he gets it right. It's funny. But I love group chats. They're funny. So I have like a group chat with my sister and my parents, and I have a group chat with like just my sister and like just my sister. But then we have a group chat. The three of us have a group chat. Then we have a group chat with like the big group of us that like do things together. But then there's like a separate like 5 of us from that group chat have another group chat of it.
Yeah, sometimes you're like, wait, which one is this in again?
Yeah.
And I mean, they're not like diss chats or anything. So even if you accidentally type in the wrong one,
Well,
it's usually
no,
not
yeah,
so
yeah,
bad.
it's
It's just like pertinent chats, right? Like, we don't have like our big group friend chat. We don't talk about trips stuff, right?
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
that's
exactly.
Yeah.
exactly what it is. Whereas the other one's talking about this stuff, and these people
Yeah.
we don't see all the time, so it's
Yeah. I love group chats. So they're fun. But the lesson is learned. Do never, ever leave a chat, because as soon as that
That's
came
right.
out, everybody's like, ooh, traitor.
who the hell does he think is leaving this
How
chat?
dare he?
It was- we
I
all
am
took-
offended.
Such offense. And then it was
You're
just,
dead to me.
and then it was just so funny. It was almost like this little like, knock, knock, can I come back in? I was getting like
Little cap in
side.
hand.
I
Like
was
Puss in
getting
Boots with the big eyes.
I was getting a side chat. I was getting a side message be like, "Can you add me back in?" Then I'd have to go to the group chat and be like, "Do we let him in?"
No,
That's right.
no.
It's funny. And then that time when our one friend who's in the group chat, the phones were all messed up and it whatever.
That is
everybody-
one thing. Group chat 101, which we found out the hard way. If you have a group chat with Android and iPhone users, we found this the hard way. I updated my iOS and nobody else did, and it totally screwed up the chat.
Yeah, you
So
were
all the
gone.
iPhone users had to update to the new iOS.
You could see the chat, but nobody could see what you were typing.
Yeah, and it was nothing was it was a mess.
weird.
Yeah, so
But
update your iOSs, everybody.
that's it for today. We have to go record a podcast.
A podcast.
Yeah,
Like on the potty.
sure we could.
Tales from the toilet.
But Jackie and David, thank you for being our mods. Thank you to all our members who were gracious enough to be cool with an open stream. Thank you to all the people we haven't chatted with in a long time. Monica,
Good to see you. Yes,
Good to see you,
absolutely.
Monica,
and
yeah, and hubby.
hubby, yes, that's right. And thank you to everybody who's just a silent viewer. We appreciate you as well. And Terry for gifting. We really appreciate
Thank you so much,
that.
Terry.
Cheers, Terry.
Yes.
And everybody, happy Canada Day tomorrow.
That's right. Everyone's Canadian tomorrow.
Everyone's Canadian tomorrow. And happy July 4th on Friday. We
Yes.
hope you guys stay safe and have an awesome week and celebrate and eat some hot dogs because that's what you do in the
Yeah.
summer.
That's right.
All right, guys.
Joey Chestnut style. Blah, 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 blah.
We'll see you next week. And don't forget, guys, you are awesome.
Awesome. Take care, everybody. Happy
Awesome,
Canada Day.
everyone.
See you soon.
Bye.